The next thing I want to do is I think I want to replace this with illegal characters. And then I can create an extension function for that. This should return, I guess, a list of characters. I think I want to specify that it's a map of characters and ints. Actually a list of characters. No, this is correct. What is problem? Why is it still returning? Oh, it's still returning a map. Can I maybe try and just do extract method and then to illegal characters. What do you return? What? Okay, so I only want the values. Yeah, actually it's fine. If it just returns a map, then the int still works because it's just going to be evaluated as a key. Oh, I'm so stupid. So then I can still write it like this. Characters. And then make this function on map, which is supposed to return a map of characters and integers. It should return this, and this map is a character and integer map. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going to happen if I inline this. It's just gonna work. Convert to expression body. There we go. Okay, so this is what it would look like, and that means that translation or transliteration map would be a specific map that has this actual method. But now I can already express it using extension functions, which is quite nice, I think. Yeah. You know what I think I will do? Okay, so here I added illegal characters to Transylvania map, transliteration map, and then I want to make transliteration map, or this thing, into a much more specific type. So I will call it a transliteration map. And then what I'll do is I'll make a type alias. I just don't remember how. Okay. Transliteration map equals that. And now this still works. I don't think I have. Yeah, so here this should also be. Alright, that was the only other reference that was still missing. Okay, nice. Now we've got a specific type. It's still just a type alias, but you can already see where it's supposed to go. And now what I can do, okay, so hang on. Let's do it in many steps. So type alias for transliteration map. And now I can make this into an actual type by making a data class transliteration map. Maybe let's call it 2 or something, which contains, or which gets created or is backed by an internal map. It's called internal map, which is a map of characters and integers. Needs to be a file. And then we can say this, my friends, is of a type blah by internal map. And done, basically. So now I can just go like this and it should still work. Here. Where's the map? Yeah, okay. So okay, I think so. The problem here is that this transliteration map field is still a map of characters and integers. Oh, guys, now we can create a second constructor. Is that true? First things first. So this needs to be an actual transliteration map type. So what I shall do is calling this TLM. I don't care for now. It's this thing, and it's going to take a transliteration map. Then I sort of want to rename just these two. Call it TL. First copy it. TLM. And then rename this. Voila. It's compiling. Let's see if it's still working. Nice. Now, converted type alias into actual class or actual type. And then what I think I want to do is I want to create this using just 2 lists. And then it should look like this. Yeah. Or I could just hide it. That much smarter as well. Okay, let's do that. Let's call it transliteration map dot fin validation map or something. Okay. Let's create this. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, what I need is a companion object so that I can then have this function which is going to return that. Oh, and then I can make this private. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Private constructor. Ah, yeah, you can't do that because, oh, yeah, I guess. But then at least it won't be visible for... hang on, I'm just mumbling, sorry, yeah. But this is a function, it should return that type. And now we can just do translate. Actually, we can just copy all of this here. Into that. And then I can ah, yeah, it's because of the list of is. Okay. There we go. And then I think I want to move this here. And then actually it makes much more sense to not have this as an extension function, but can you just move this to package? No, I want it to, yeah, as a member of the fin validator object. Let's see what this does, Absolutely nothing, that's great. Let's just do it like this then. It should still work. So now we did two refactorings though. We did a companion object and a legal characters thing. And I want to revert this part then. This should also still work. Yep. Okay, now we moved or reintroduced transliteration map, factory method, factory function. Okay, now I want to move this here. This should also still work, and then what I can do is make this a little bit easier. So if, yeah, that's quite annoying now because, oh no, it's going to be so cool actually. Okay, so before filter values returns a map of characters and their integers, and the place where it's used is here. So this and this is just a character in something that can be in. And what I can do instead, so even though that this thing is returning a map of characters and integers, I can just go like this now. I O Q And everything still compiles because in is now going to go to the contains function of the list instead of from the map. Holy shit. Okay, see, this is why Kotlin is nice. Because I first expressed everything I wanted to express by means of just a simple type, like namely the map with characters and integers. I made it into a type alias to make it more explicit, and then we made this type alias into a concrete type, and I replaced its signature basically without affecting its usage. Jesus. Okay, you gotta be honest, that's super nice, right? Okay, let's rerun our tests for the last time. And then after this compiles and it's green, I'm gonna call it quitsies. So now what we did was we implemented illegal characters differently. List in list instead of in map. Yeah, okay. And now it's much more contained because our transliteration map is now being passed to contains illegal characters and to invalid checksum, which is important that they're both the same. The way that this transliteration map is being created, there's only one way to do that, like this. And then the thing that makes an illegal character illegal, well, according to a invalidation map then, is this thing. So now they're both much closer together, you see? Because a transliteration map contains illegal characters. So now we fixed that smell as well. Holy shit. I like